What's going on, guys? It's Orangey. This is my first TWAB video. I'm trying out something different, so instead of giving screenshots and then gameplay, I'm just gonna read it directly. And that last video I posted, I tried to upload it 4 different times and I all got failed attempts. So it ended up uploading super late. But hopefully that's fixed and this one gets out on time. So, this week at Bungie, May 18th, 2023. This week we're saying goodbye to Season of Defiance and welcoming Season of the Deep. In other words, the last week of the season. We have tons of new content dropping in less than 5 days. So, how I'm gonna read this TWAB is I'm gonna paraphrase and I'm gonna give the high points. So it's not a very long video. So in this TWAB is an overview of all major changes coming with Season 21. A first look at the new 3 strand aspects, an in-depth preview of the seasonal artifact, and an update on how shield enemies look. Economy updates. Economy might sound boring at first, but when you start to notice on how many things depend on it in-game, well, you start to pay more attention. At the start of Season 21, we have several updates coming to the Destiny 2 economy. But here's the major changes. You can now focus exotic engrams, weapon deep sight activation, and legendary shards are no longer required to craft weapons. Quality of life improvements. We're introducing several quality of life updates in Season 21. New Vanguard bounties, Finest Matterweave, and Rainmaker can now be consumed to earn associated material. So when you delete these, you'll just get the material straight up. The Robo Dog is coming back to the tower. And now, certain triumphs give exotic drop rate boosts. In Last Wish, Deepstone Crypt, Vow the Disciple, Vault of Glass, and King's Fall. And it's retroactive, so if you already completed the triumph, you're already going to have the exotic drop rate boost. Crucible updates. In addition to bringing back the classic Meltdown PvP map in rotation, we're also making several changes to Trials of Osiris. Flawless Pool is being replaced by the new Practice Pool and Challenger Pool. There's a new Trials quest for new players, and some Trials passages have been adjusted to provide a better experience. So like I know the Mercy passage has like 2 forgivenesses instead of 1. Elimination is out, and Domination will be the core game mode for Trials. Gilding the Flawless Seal also has new requirements. And these are the 3 new Strand aspects. Just 2 weeks ago, we teased the aspects coming to Strand in Season 21. As part of a new quest in Lightfall, owners will learn more about the Veil in Neomuna and earn the legendary hand cannon. And this is the Hunter aspect, Threaded Spectre. Activate your class ability to leave behind a decoy woven from Strand matter that draws attention from nearby commands. After taking significant damage or when the commands approach, the decoy detonates, dealing damage and releasing threadlings. So here's the first look. So when he dodges, he leaves behind that Strand clone, and then when a Minotaur punches it, it explodes and then releases a threadling. So it looks cool in getting you out of situations. I wonder how this is gonna play in PvP. I feel like it should have been like an actual 1-to-1 copy, like a clone, but the Strand clone is cool too. And here's the Titan aspect, Flechette Storm. I googled that because I had no idea how to pronounce that name. While sliding, activate your charged melee ability to leap in the air, knocking nearby targets away and dealing more damage. While airborne, activate your melee charge again to launch a cluster of damaging, unraveling projectiles. Repeatedly activating your melee will chain additional throws. So there's 3 melees for the Titan, but each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but he does 5 slashes when he slides. I wonder how that works, because this looks actually pretty cool, like to take out a group of enemies. But I wonder if you're gonna get any damage reduction, or are you just gonna get shot out the air immediately when you start sliding in the air. And here's the Warlock one. The Wanderer. Tangles you throw attach to enemies and detonate into a suspending burst. Threadling final blows create a tangle. This one I feel like is the best aspect that we're getting this update. So he takes the tangle and he throws it, and then it attaches to him, and it suspends everybody. And this is nice because everybody's creating tangles if they're using Strand. You're never not gonna see a tangle. And this is also nice because if you're using a threadling build, your threadlings will create tangles. So you're gonna be creating tangles, threadlings, and suspending everybody. The refundable artifact is almost here. So, starting with Season of the Deep, another change is coming. You will have the option to refund perks from the artifact individually, one by one. So adapting to each activity and crafting the most focused build will be a bit faster than before. I feel like this was on everyone's list of changes. This is going to save so much time for everybody. But let's look at the artifacts. So we're going to have Anti-Barrier Auto Rifle, Unstoppable Hand Cannon, Overload Scout, Overload Trace, and Unstoppable Glaive. So we're only gonna have Anti-Barrier Auto Rifle. That's gonna suck. Alright, column 2. So we're gonna have discounted mods for Arc, Void, Strand, and Melee. And there's gonna be a mod that combines Strand and Arc siphons. And here's column 3. Improved Unraveling. Increases the amount of damage dealt by unraveling a target. Deeper Origins. Greatly improves the benefits provided by Unsated Hunger, Nanotech Tracer Rounds, Harmonic Resonance, and Noble Deed traits. So I'm pretty sure the new one is Unsated Hunger. Am I saying that? What? Unsated hunger? Anyway, that's the new one. Unto the Breach. Defeating a Void debuff target creates a Void Breach while your Void subclass is equipped. Using this with Garfalcons is going to be pretty fun. Electric Armor. Stay amplified longer while your Arc subclass is equipped. That's just a plain flat out buff for every Arc class. Thunderous Retort, which this is returning. We've had this before in, I think, Season of the Plunder. Gain bonus Arc super damage if casted while critically wounded or amplified. Lasts until the super activation ends. So all 35,000 Arc Titans are gonna, have a field day with that one. Column 4, Strand Soldier. Your Strand weapons gain Unraveling rounds when your Woven Mail is active on your Strand subclass. Overcharged Armory, so all these weapons are gonna be overcharged. Protective Breach. Picking up a Void Breach gives you an overshield that refreshes your existing overshield. Yeah, Protective Breach with Unto the Breach with Void Hunter is gonna be amazing. Countercharge. Gain a stack of armor charge when you stun a champion. And then Amped Up. Gain damage resistance while amplified. They're really leaning into Arc this season, which is nice because they ignored Arc last season. Column 5, Conductive Cosmic Needle. Targets affected by Strand debuffs take increased damage from Arc and Void abilities. So I wonder, if you Strand debuff a boss and you're amplified as an Arc Titan and didn't do Thunder Crash, and you do increased damage to Strand debuff targets, I wonder how much damage that's going to do. I wonder if it's not even going to be worth doing, or if it's going to be, super broken. Shock and Awe. Arc Final Blows while you're amplified summons a burst of lightning that damages and jolts targets. Yeah, Arc's gonna be crazy this season. Supernova. Picking up a Void Breach causes your next source of Void damage to create a huge weakening pulse. I can already see the builds getting put together like Lego pieces in my mind. The next one is Squad Goals. Forming a finisher while you're amplified grants Amplified to nearby allies. So if you're Strand, it works for Woven Mail, and if you're Void, that works for Devour. And then the last one, Lightning Strikes Twice. After throwing an Arc Grenade, gain increased grenade recharge for a short time. Arc Final Blows extend the duration of this effect. Yeah, this is going to be used heavy on Titan. Next is updates to enemy elemental shields. We have one more update coming with Season of the Deep, one that we haven't mentioned until today. We're changing how enemy shields look. With the launch of Season of the Deep, we're introducing changes to most combatant shields that'll update their visuals across the entire game. So these are what the shields look like now. So yeah, that's the shield that we've been seeing for, years and years. So what does it look like now? This is what it looks like now. So it's like a little egg. I mean, yeah, okay, I like how that looks. It's gonna be different seeing this because we're all used to this shield for I don't know how many years. But yeah, I don't mind this shield. It's slimmer, slicker, it looks nice. I wish they previewed all other shields like the Solar, Void, Arc, all three of them. Next we have Stabilizing. So this is about the server issues that we've been having and the downtime that's been going on a lot lately. We have a team focused on making corrections to our new services so that we can safely perform background updates again. However, while we do that work, we also want your Destiny 2 experiences to be as predictable as possible. Therefore, starting with Season of the Deep's launch, update 7.1.0, we are moving to a scheduled downtime model where we bring Destiny 2 offline for an expected 1.5 hours on our update days. This will allow us to do our staging and our rollout on the same day, and should make the experiences more stable and reliable. In the meantime, we'll continue to monitor performance, upgrade hardware, and increase service reliability. And then this, I think we all knew Titans were going to come in first. I'm a little bit upset that Warlocks came in last. I was hoping Hunters would get last, but I guess we didn't put up a good fight. But yeah, I guess that's all the notable information. I'm gonna leave the TWAB in the video link description below if you want to go read it for yourself. I'll get better at reading and stringing along sentences better as time goes on because I do want to start doing these videos. But yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in Season of the Deep.